Once upon a time in the charming countryside of Virginia, a little boy named George Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732. From his earliest days, George loved exploring the vast fields and gazing at the sparkling Potomac River. As George grew older, he discovered a magical love for learning. He spent his days reading books and exploring the wonders of the natural world around him. Little did he know that these adventures would shape his destiny. One day, a great rumbling echoed across the land. The French and Indian War had begun. Young George, now a brave and curious teenager, joined the military to protect his home. With his trusty musket and a heart full of courage, he faced daring adventures in the wild frontier. After the war, peace settled, but trouble brewed in the colonies. The call for independence rang out like a melody, and George, now a wise and respected leader, stepped up to guide his fellow patriots. The Second Continental Congress named him the Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army. In the bitter cold of winter, George and his troops faced many challenges, but on a magical Christmas night, they crossed the icy Delaware River and surprised the enemy, turning the tide of the war. The grand finale unfolded at Yorktown, where George, with a little help from his French friends, orchestrated a spectacular victory. The British surrendered and the colonies danced with joy. Freedom had triumphed. With the war won, George Washington became the first president of the United States. He worked tirelessly to create a special document called the Constitution, like a magical spell that would guide the country. And just like magic, the United States was born. As president, George made wise decisions and set an enchanting example. He gracefully stepped down after 2 terms, showing that leaders can peacefully pass the torch. In his farewell address, he shared magical words of wisdom about unity and love for the new nation. And so, the tale of George Washington, the hero of freedom, became a cherished story passed down through generations. Children would gather around, wide-eyed, to hear about the boy who became a magical leader and helped create a land where dreams could come true. As you close this enchanting storybook, remember the magic of George Washington's journey. Like him, each of you has the power to dream, learn, and create a future full of wonder and freedom. The magic is in your hands, little ones. Go out and make your own extraordinary tales come alive.